5. We are transitioning up and forget to transition between shots. Oh, my capture. I've left on that. 7 hours. That's plenty long. Welcome back. Relic beneath the beyond. Last time, our friends arrived in New York, New York. And of course, they immediately met with troubles. One of the 5 trucks transporting the artifacts from their ship to a warehouse that they are to be stored, researched, and housed in. 2 of those constitute a tautology. Redundancy, sorry. And as they looked, one of the 5 trucks was missing. However, everyone else, that is, everyone not in the party, seemed unable to notice the missingness of the truck. The lack of truck, if you will. Everyone else seemed to see the truck as being there. And whenever anything would interact, any of the party members would interact with the truck, they would lose perception of that person. Following the trail of the truck to building in Queens, I believe it was in Queens, the party discovered an empty truck and a whole lot of somethings underneath a strange abandoned office building. One of these creatures came up from beneath the building, hearing the party investigating. This creature, exactly like Niels, our friendly gravedigger of the party. As it chased the party, it attacked them with some kind of goop. Goop was corrosive and very harmful to the human body. As such, one of the party has fallen. Vincent Vega Ortega. The worst member, arguably. Now, the party is in a car moving through the streets of New York back towards the warehouse, or presumably back towards the warehouse in the Bronx.
I think we should go there.
You
And I think that should be discussed in the car.
I think that at the current moment, Vanessa is the one driving, and it is up to her whether or not you go directly there, or if you take a little break and have a discussion. And that is just about where we start.
Take a little break and have a discussion where we should go. So, like, she kind of looks behind her. Is he dead? Is he dead? Does anybody in the backseat?
Does anybody in the back seat respond? Hello? No? Niels?
I mean, I can't. I'm dead.
Jackson?
I put my I put my ear to his heart, and it doesn't seem like it.
Man's been dead for a good couple of minutes now.
Niels looks at the professor. He was our only guy related to the military or the government.
Government. Yes, he was our actual person with authority, though. Technically, I'm supposed to have authority. I don't know how much they're going to give me, though. You know the government.
Yes. And I think we are not trusted in the first place, so I don't know if
I
this.
don't... Bringing back a one government official's dead body?
Yes, I don't think that's a good idea.
Consider also that, we may, them finding the body is somewhat worse than us bringing it to them.
What do we even come here for again?
We came to figure out who stole the Horus gem, because it was taken by a truck. And now it seems no one believed that the truck was gone. So what reason did we have to follow in their eyes? To get rid of this government official. At least that's how I think they will see it.
We must lay our options bare for now. Should we bring the body back, or should we run away from the government?
Jackson, what do you think? Uh, Jackson seems... Okay.
Jackson seems to be in one of his, bouts of zoning out of reality.
Yes. Okay. Let me think. Let me... Austria. So, I've had to get rid of bodies in the past.
You definitely know how to get rid of a body.
Okay, what's a good way?
But wouldn't it be more suspicious if we were to hide the body?
Not hiding it. We're
We
getting
didn't
rid
say
of it.
hiding the body. We said getting rid of
Nah.
the body. Napalm's always a
Okay.
good option. Turns it completely to ash.
That is a good idea. Thank you.
I don't know if
God.
napalm existed in the 20s.
Probably some sort of acid.
Did you learn this in high school, Professor?
No.
No, that was me, the DM. saying that.
Okay.
Professor be like, yes, napalm is a excellent body dissolvent.
Yeah, no, it wasn't invented until 1942. Well, I'm on a list now for looking up when that was invented.
It's for history
Also,
class.
probably for knowing that it dissolves bodies, or incinerates them, really. Anyway. Some kind of acid, and then whatever's left, you tie it up in a bag, you weigh that bag down, and you toss it in the ocean.
Where's the ocean?
You're next to the ocean. You're in
Oh,
You're in
okay.
New York.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
Yeah, don't worry. Okay. I don't know if Vanessa's gonna suggest that outright. But I think what is I mean, we can't have the government finding the body. They might just kill us or put us in prison.
The question is, can we return without Vincent at all? Or will we have to avoid... I'm afraid of what will happen if we avoid the
What do you think might happen?
warehouse entirely.
What did the government even want us to do? Investigate.
They wanted us to research the.
I believe they wanted your accounts of what happened, and then they were going to imprison you for knowing a national secret. I, on the other hand, am supposed to research the artifacts and, I believe, either weaponize them or keep them from doing whatever they did again.
So they was just going to imprison us anyways.
Well, I mean, probably, at least until... until it was no longer a matter of national security. Ooh, I'm realizing now what I've said. No, they were just going to imprison you, pretty much forever.
Yeah, so let's not go back there. But I do think we had to get his body where no one will see it. Because
to dispose of the body.
yes, I believe
No.
that is a smart thing to do. Even though it might be a little inhumane, per se.
To
Unless it's
ask
looking
this of
at-
you, Niels?
We can just. I'm sure near the pier is a good spot to.
Oh, I was
She
going
start-
to say, we can just make an unmarked grave in one of the sites that... or one of the yards that Niels works at.
Oh, that works out.
I need a new shovel too.
Oh, you do, don't you?
We can buy you a shovel before we go.
Okay.
Have you been driving this entire time, or did you take a stop?
I've never stopped. She is. She's making sure to stay away from where we're going. She is looking in the mirror or behind her to see if anything's following, like a
You do
car.
not see anything following you.
I will make. I am eventually going to make a stop at where are shovels sold. Am I gonna?
A hardware store? someplace that's like the Home Depot, but I don't know if the Home Depot was established.
Then
We
I-
go to the
anywhere
Home
at this
Depot of 1928.
Yes.
Question. Can I loot Vincent's body for his spoons?
Oh my gosh.
Oh
No,
my
don't
God.
loot his body.
Then I have his spoons.
Is anyone going to? The professor's not. Is Jackson, Jack Fredrickson going to stop this from happening?
As a memory, I want his spoons.
I'm not.
Okay, then yeah, you can just take the spoons. They're absolutely beautiful spoons.
I mean, it's not like maybe I could use this as the shovel.
No, I don't think that is going to work.
All right.
At least not in the time provided.
Vincent also had a gun, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he had a
did.
gun.
Then we better take that too. I mean, we take everything we can.
Let's take his everything.
It's not
Your
like he's gonna-
inventory is ours.
It's not like he's gonna need it, right? Take his money.
Oh my god.
Oh my. You're gonna take the cash that he has?
I mean, well, I don't think he'll need it.
Pretty smart.
I mean, that'd be very sus if somebody found his body with all his valuables taken, but that is if somebody finds out.
Eh,
Sir, you are
That's good.
$255 richer.
Okay, 255.
Yeah, richer.
All right, bet. Okay.
I'm realizing that I did not remember to put mother in 20, so I'll work on that while this is happening.
sorry for looting your body, Alex. You're kidding.
I put this in cash, right?
Yes, you put that in cash.
Okay. And I take Vincent's spoons. What gun does he have?
Hang on, I just got a note. Solar_XO, thanks for following.
No, that's my friend.
Okay. This is Call of Cthulhu, by the way, not D&D. I want to roleplay with Sleepy too. Yeah, everyone does.
Why don't you want to roleplay? Okay, never mind. Fine.
Wow, that's a good point. Why don't you want to roleplay with Moon?
Yeah, what the hell is solar?
Okay.
Bunny boy.
Alright, Oh,
No, we
okay.
take all.
they're the hardware store that you find is a Lowe's. Because those did
Lowe's?
exist in 1920.
Okay, okay.
What gun
Uh,
did Vincent have?
Professor, you and
I'll put it
Needles
on
go
your character
to
sheet.
Okay.
go on the
Character
loads.
shot, character sheet.
All right.
And I guess Professor and Niels buy a shovel.
Yeah, the professor will buy the shovel. Because the other shovel
Alright.
was, that way you don't have to mark it off on.
She also tells them to buy a big duffel. A big duffel bag.
A big duffel bag. Oh my god, I can't fucking... This... I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream more. I'm trying to resize Vincent Vega Ortega in my window so that I can see what the gun is. But it won't let me drag it any further than the other window I have open, which is Neil's, who I'm trying to put the gun on.
What else can I buy at Lowe's?
A duffel bag,
What
a
else?
big one.
I don't know if you would actually be able to buy that there.
Okay. I hope we have like his body hidden when we're at the Lowe's.
No, we're not all going in.
You're not everyone's going in. It's just
Oh,
but
yeah,
still
yeah.
you're parked there, so like
Yeah. I
Well,
hope
we
someone's like
clearly park in
covering-
the back of the parking lot where no
Oh,
one.
yeah.
right.
Just make it look like he's sleeping.
No, yeah. There's like black
Yeah,
goo on
with the
him.
with the black goo and the acid
Yeah.
pit looking.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Wait, just let that finish dissolve him.
It does
We're
not
the-
finish dissolving.
We're the worst party ever.
No, I've seen worse.
There's definitely worse. Don't worry.
You've played in worse.
Have I? Not really.
Kai, Lace.
That's not a party. That's just two people.
But it was a party, and then everyone died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyways.
Fun times.
Fun times. Fun times.
anyways, I hope you can have heard my little sister. Anyways,
We could not.
they get the loads, right? How much is a shovel and a duffel?
A shovel and a duffel. The professor's paying for it. You don't have to worry about that.
Okay, and then I guess we drive to your gravesite.
That would be over in New Jersey.
We are.
Just so you are aware of where.
That's fine. We have a duffel bag to put the Vincent in.
No. And I have my shovel.
You do have your shovel.
Alright, so we drive all the way to New Jersey.
I mean, your other option is to brain. Where's my brain at? What's my brain at? Um,
Bury him there.
you
Or
don't.
throw him out the-
Your other
throw him
option
out.
is to throw him into the ocean.
Yeah, put some rocks in the duffel bag. We're good.
I mean, the question is, what will we do after we throw away the body?
Drive. I think it's actually better to go to New Jersey because that's far.
Yeah.
Where was the professor's college? Because we don't know anything about the Eye of Horus or anything, right? So maybe we can try to.
The professor is a professor of a college in New York.
Okay. Because we have no other leads other than.
Yeah, you can bring that up in character. Where might you get more information, Professor? Just ask the professor.
Professor, after we hide the body, where shall we go next? You know more. You know more about these relics than we do.
I'm still concerned as to whether or not we should. But we need to prepare, get ready, and then go back to where we just were. We need the Eye of Horus back.
So, do you know anyone who can help? Who has the ability to, kill those things?
Uh, kill? Probably not. Perhaps banish or drive off
Hinder.
for long enough that we can retrieve the artifact.
Yes, can maybe
Yes,
contact one of those people.
Uh, I will need to go back to my office.
Okay, where is that?
He will. I can direct you once we're done with the unseemly bits of what we're currently doing.
Then I suggest we throw Vincent off into the ocean. Rather than go all the way to my dig site.
Yeah. Let's get some rocks.
Okay.
Okay. You guys are going to have to roll.
Stealth.
Stealth. Stealth is what it's called. Yes, thank you.
Can I use my knowledge to know where some better hiding places are for, better places to throw them?
You will roll stealth with a advantage die.
Okay. See that. I roll like trash.
Yes.
I'm gonna die.
You're
Okay.
definitely gonna die.
I have a 50% chance of succeeding.
And you tried twice. That is statistically unlikely that you would fail. However, still failed.
Yeah. Can I push it?
No.
Oh.
You already had advantage.
I push it by driving the entire car into
So does somebody find us throwing the body?
I'm sorry, what?
Well, we put it in the duffel bag first.
Yeah.
Put it in the big duffel bag.
Yeah, filled it with rocks.
Fill it with rocks. Ping where you are on this map.
So
Because you
where
were driving.
where are like the best
You were driving from here.
from
You're over
where?
here. You were driving from the pink square. And you weren't going up here. So you were probably down somewhere in Brooklyn. Vanessa, the area you would know would be down in this area.
Yeah, then she'll probably drive over there. Not really telling anybody where they're going. Just doing it.
Vanessa, you seem rather certain of where we're going.
I live in New York. I know where a lot of the
I also live in New York. I don't know where to hide a body.
I'm saying I know where, I just assume less law enforcement, the less likely we are to be found. I'm quite intelligent. It really
Everyone
is.
else can also roll a stealth.
I roll
will
stealth.
do that.
Oh.
Insight. Wait, is it insight?
Stealth. There is no insight. There isn't even an
Dang
insight. You
it.
have to do psychoanalyze. Or are you psychoanalyzing Vanessa's explanation as for where she knew where to
Yes.
go?
Yes. Yes.
You have your doubts. Nothing concrete.
Mm-hmm.
Listen. 1 second. Little sister. Okay, I apologize. Um, what's happening? Oh,
Everyone else needs to make a stealth roll.
oh. Alright. Curly? Professor?
Let me move my can out of my dice. Okay. That's everyone. Hmm. Okay. You drive to the edge of... Wow. I can't remember what that's called, and there's no way that I'm reading it. You drive to the edge of the bay, and park the car behind a dock house. One person may make a spot hidden check.
Who is the best spot hidden? Are we allowed to ask that?
Spot hidden. I have a
Who-
50.
Yeah, it's you. For future reference, ask in character who's going, like, something along the lines of who's going to look out.
Okay.
Okay, save me. Okay. That's fail.
Okay. There's no one around as you take this duffel bag full of a body and some rocks. It's not technically a duffel bag, it's more like it is functionally a duffel bag.
Functionally a
And-
body bag.
Well,
sorry.
yeah, that's fair. And you throw the body of Vincent Vega Ortega into the Bay of New York City.
Hey.
Splash!
Niels wipes a tear out of his eye.
Just one tear.
Just one tier.
Yeah.
Vanessa doesn't care in the slightest. Um,
Vanessa, you hear a gun click against the back of your head.
um,
Do we all hear this? Like the gun.
Yes, you all hear this.
Alright, we all turn around. Or at least I do.
You all see a man dressed in semi-fine clothes. He has a sort of scruffy beard. And through his chest, there is a bullet wound. He is sopping wet.
um,
Shit.
can I? Can I
Have
try
you
to use a
turned
dodge
around yet?
roll? No, I'm not gonna turn
Okay.
around.
How is he
What do you think I am?
How is
I
he
already
how's
know
he-
who it is.
How is he positioned? Like
Mira, I know you, whoever you are, trying to mug me or trying to kill me. I don't. I already had a near-death experience today, and I really don't want to deal with another thing. So, if you don't put the gun down, I'm going to be kind of peeved. I'm trying to intimidate him.
Intimidate? Yeah. Cool. It's completely ineffective.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You hear a sound that sounds kind of like the gargling of water.
how is he positioned? Like
Can someone
behind
help?
He is
Alright.
standing, sort of shoulders width up a little, his feet a little bit closer than shoulder widths apart.
Yeah.
Feet
Does
forward,
it-
facing towards Vanessa, both hands on this gun.
I'm
As it
going
is
to.
pressed against the back
I'm
of her head.
going to use my shovel and I assume it's like a feeble body and try to like slam my shovel on the side to like cut his arm off or something.
I will take the dodge action.
You will take the dodge roll. Roll dodge. Roll with your shovel. It's the same
Okay.
stats as your other shovel.
Okay. And shovel.
Man, it's a real good thing you cut off that arm in time.
Yeah.
You cut off this guy's, you slam your shovel into the elbow of this guy's right
And
arm.
right when I say that, I say, Vanessa, you look like you needed a hand.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna turn around.
You turn around and you see this guy's forearm that had his finger on the trigger. That entire forearm is on the ground. There is no blood spilled.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take my gun to his head and shoot him. Well, not my gun, the professor's gun, since I loaded that one. Actually.
Yes.
Since I took the bullet from my 9mm and put it in the professor's 9mm. What? I mean, what gun? Cough, cough.
Cough, cough. Professor hadn't asked for his gun back yet, so you take the professor's 9mm and you reach up to shoot this thing. I need you to make me a sanity roll.
Okay. I fail. That's getting kind of low. Anyways,
Yeah.
this is bad.
This is bad for you.
Oh gosh, sorry. Just tell me.
One second.
Oh gosh. Hey guys,
I
I'm going
need
insane.
you to roll me a hang on.
D6?
I need you to roll me a d10
D10. Much more
plus
worries.
4.
Plus
Okay.
4. 1, 6.
Great. It's 5.
5, I know.
And I need you to roll me another d10.
1, 2. 7. This is bad.
Unrelated to the 7 that you rolled, actually, surprisingly, you lose 7 sanity.
Mm-hmm.
Additionally, Vanessa, as you shoot this man, you know who this is. Sleepy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yep.
I know.
You recognize who this is. You begin to see playing out in front of you very vividly a host of people rising from the water. Every single person that you have ever shot or killed in some other fashion is rising out of the bay to kill you right now.
Oh. Ah, that's
Everyone else, there is only this one man.
I take the gun that was in this,
You haven't shot him.
Oh, no, no. No, I shoot him, and then... Okay, well, I still shoot him.
You have not succeeded in
So,
shooting him.
what everybody else sees is Vanessa look in terror for a second, and then in fury, she takes her gun and just tries to unload it on the first one. Out of just fury.
Wait, do we see all of this?
Your gun or the professor's gun?
She will take the gun that was fallen on the ground, that fell on the ground, you know?
Mm-hmm. No,
And
he
just...
still has it in his other hand. He just doesn't have his finger on the trigger anymore.
Oh. Well, he's in with, like, point blank range, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to just put my gun on his hand and shoot it. Since he's, like... It seems like he's just aiming at me.
Well,
Is that fine?
he hasn't recovered from losing his arm yet.
Perfect. I'll shoot his hand so I can get his gun. I want his gun. He doesn't deserve to have a gun.
Roll firearm. Roll your firearm.
My firearm?
Yeah. In this case, it is no separate from the professor's firearm, so you just roll your regular firearm.
Yeah, I think.
You shoot this man's hand. the gun falls from it. Hits the ground and shatters like glass.
The gun shatters.
Mm-hmm.
Do we see the everything, like the old guy and the other dead bodies?
No.
There are
You
no other
guys
dead
don't see-
bodies.
You only see the one
Okay.
dude who's aiming the gun.
Okay. Yeah, what dead bodies?
Who's now missing a forearm and has another hole through his hand.
This
Okay.
is. You did.
For good measure, can I take my shovel and hit him in the cross with the face with it?
Yeah, I mean, he is stepping towards Vanessa with his hand with a hole in it, so
Alright.
you may go ahead.
How close is he to the water?
You guys are closer to the water than he is because you guys just tossed a body into the water.
Okay. So can I just grab him, like grab his clothes and just like push him in the water?
It will be more difficult than it would be if he was closer to the water, but yes.
Alright.
Strength.
Strength? Okay. Don't fail me now. Oh.
They failed you.
Yeah. Can I how can I push that?
Is the professor or Jackson doing anything? Oh, sorry. I interrupted you.
The professor is going to try to... He fails. The professor tried to catch the gun as it was falling, but then it just went past his hand and shattered on the ground.
Can I push him by like instead of like grabbing him, I like body slam him into the water? Oh no, wait, no. Shit, I don't even know how I can push this.
Walk around and then body slam.
Yeah, when I walk around him and then body slam him.
Oh.
Can I like
If you succeed, if you push it by trying to shove him instead of trying to like pull him into the water,
yeah.
you can, if you succeed well enough, you will push him to the other side of the dock and off of that side into the water.
I'll try.
Oh.
Congratulations. You shoulder slam into this guy's chest, push him back, and toss him into the water behind you. Or the water that was behind you.
And then I clap my hands.
Okay, I'm done with this. Let's go.
Vanessa, there is a whole horde of people climbing out of the water towards you.
Yeah, she's getting in the car.
Vanessa,
Let's go.
Why are
We
you
got-
rushing?
Do you not see the other bodies?
No.
You know what? Never mind. Let's go. Let's just go.
Niels
Just in
takes
case.
his time walking to the car.
We're being followed by a crazy monster that looks like you. What do you think? Hurry up.
All right,
Vanessa,
hurry up.
are you in the car? Do you get in the car?
Yeah.
There's
Well, she
someone
looks-
sitting in the passenger seat. As soon
Who
as,
is it?
not before you get into the car, but as soon as you are sat down and close the door.
Who is it?
His name is lost on you as it has been years since you killed him, but
It doesn't matter then.
it was an interesting jewelry theft.
Oh.
You remember the pieces of jewelry like it was yesterday, but you could not be bothered with the guy's name.
Vanessa's
doesn't
the only
matter.
one that can see this.
Vanessa's the only one that has seen this.
Okay. Then Niels tries to sit in the front seat.
Yeah, I mean, you sit in the front seat.
What do I see when he does that?
You see this man turn, smile at you, kind of, ripple effect and then fade out of existence as Niels sits down in the front seat.
What's wrong, Vanessa? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Think I'm going crazy. I think I've seen many ghosts.
I think you might need some chocolate. I know I do.
The professor gets into the back seat at that line. Niels, we'll get you some chocolate when we have the chance.
Also, I think we're all pretty wounded from our last fight with that monster.
Let's go to your office.
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah. She's just looking at the mirror. Do I still see like people coming out of the water?
Yes, absolutely. They are.
I would say she drives faster,
following
but it's 1928.
towards you. You were already pretty much driving as fast as you could.
Okay. So you guys don't see the other zombies, right?
I mean,
Do
you would know the word zombie exists. So,
the things coming out of the water.
Things.
I mean, you saw the one thing. That man didn't bleed, so he was clearly dead.
I'm more concerned that you seemed to recognize him for a moment.
Well, I told you my husband died, and that was my husband. Well, my old husband.
Sorry I cut off
I
his
don't
arm.
have a. Huh?
I'm sorry I cut off his arm. I didn't realize.
No. He's dead. You just cut off a dead man arm. Nothing the matter. He was going to shoot me anyways. So it's better to strike first than get killed.
I'll treat you to a glass of milk.
I'm good. I just need to get away from these. This death. Like, are they following?
You do not currently see them.
So you only saw one body?
Seems so. I didn't find anybody else.
Okay. I see. Maybe it's a side effect of seeing so many. So many.
Did you recognize them like you recognized that it was your husband?
No. Is that like a
See.
fast talk?
That's absolutely fast talk, yes. I was like, I was about to say roll deception, but that's not how that works.
I
No,
will
I-
psychoanalyze.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck.
My one. Huzzah.
Huzzah.
I completely trust you.
Good.
Good. She's totally telling the truth.
All right. Well then let's head to the office.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure the professor has a stash of chocolate there specifically for me.
The professor just kind of puts
How did he
his...
know about this?
But
It must be-
he puts his face in his hand and goes, God damn it, I have to hide it again.
We must make haste.
Are you copying the professor's words there, or? Okay.
It's It's around here. Another box.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just imagining speeding in 1928, and it's like 20 miles per hour. Although cars could go like over 100 at this times like this, like race cars, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, cars that were outfitted to do that could go that fast. This is not a car that could do that.
Yeah, it can probably go like 50, I assume.
Would a horse carriage be better than a car at this time?
No, cars has been around for a while, I think, at this point.
Okay. Alright, so we arrive at the office.
No, Rietos.
Sorry. I muted my actual microphone because I needed to grab something and it was making a crinkling sound. I forgot to unmute. You arrive at New York University.
Okay.
And the first thing Nils does is he goes to the chocolate stash.
Established in 1831, New York University is a time-tested private research. Anyway, you, the professor just kind of. There's a lot of people that are like, Professor Goldsmith, and he's just like, "Hi, go away."
I push
Several
the
of his
people.
previous students are like, "Is that Niels?"
I push them by the face away to get to the chocolate stash to make way for the professor.
The professor's is like, Niels, the chocolate that's in there is at least 3 months old.
Niels doesn't listen. He just under his breath he goes, chocolate, chocolate.
Fucking hell.
He's a little obsessed.
Yes, I know.
And then, like, Vanessa quickly turns her head to look behind her to see if anything's following her. She's a little
spot
paranoid.
hidden.
Oh. Yay!
Oh, there's so many
Oh.
things. There's so many things following you.
So many things. Okay. She's hiding the gun because a surprise attack is the best attack.
Niels
Anyway.
was spot hidden too.
Aren't you focused on chocolate though?
You are not allowed to roll spot hidden. You are not inside. You are not looking for the chocolate. You are not allowed to roll spot hidden.
The pain of a good joke.
This is what you get. This is what you get.
This is what you get for having
For having fun. How dare you have fun? This is a Call of Cthulhu game.
As long as I have chocolate.
Wants to have chocolate. I forgot what I was about to say. Huh. Solar marked redeemed a hydrate, but my alarm didn't go off for it, so I didn't see it until just now. Anyways, gosh, you're right. Anyways, the professor unlocks the door to his office building, and Niels, you just rush past to the where the Um. Uh. um. Wow, brain. You rush past to where you know that the professor's office is. Just kind of you're waiting there. You don't have a key to this office, but you're just kind of bouncing in front of the door. Um.
His mouth is salivating by the thought.
Goddamn, that chocolate. Gotta have it. The professor finally reaches door after to what seems to you is about freaking maybe a year, maybe 2 years. You've been standing at this door forever. Professor finally arrives to get you your chocolate, and the door clicks open, and Brinton open up the drawer in his desk that has the chocolate in it, and you're in heaven.
Niels eats through the wrapper.
You'll actually be in heaven at that rate.
Yes.
Oh, that's so gross.
Ah.
Niels, you need to unwrap. Oh God.
Nom nom nom.
Is he a child?
Only when it comes to chocolate and about 80% of all other topics.
Okay.
He's perfectly respectful when it comes to like the dead, usually, except you aren't.
What do you mean?
When Niels finishes chocolate, he
You
goes.
just tossed a man's body into the ocean without a care.
Listen. We needed to get rid. I'm a little stressed, and it's a little too much to worry about. You know, it's a lot.
I see that Vanessa's stress, and I saved the last chocolate bar for Vanessa. Hand shaking. Vanessa, this is for you.
Thank you. She unwraps it like a human being. Uh, is it like hard chocolate?
Yeah.
Yeah. She snaps off a bit. And listen, I understand that it seemed like I didn't care. But I have just too much to worry about right now. Okay? I just saw a thing that looked like my dead husband. For crying out loud.
We
And
all
you
just
say
saw a thing that looked like Niels. We're all pretty much freaked out at this point. I still care about the fact that a man just died. He was a shitty man. Homophobic, sexist piece of shit like most of the rest of them, but still.
I had much.
takes
to
a bite
learn
of chocolate, like
Care
still
that he
like
died.
paranoid, but not like caring, you know?
While this all happens, I go look for the first aid kit or something. Patch myself up. We're all pretty wounded still, right?
Yes. The professor is used to you having a, just arriving, being like, hey, professor, I accidentally cut halfway through my arm with my shovel. Can you... Ooh. This. Oh, thank you. So there is a hefty first aid kit.
Then I go and heal myself with it.
Alright. You do not regain any hit points, but you can patch yourself up, so basically you will...
You'll gain hit points.
You will eventually... You'll regain hit points a little bit faster than you would have otherwise.
Okay.
So, Professor, you're gonna call your
Yes, I just need to actually find my what's it called? My logbook that
Yeah,
has the phone number in it.
okay, I can help you today to find it.
Yes, it is a blue book with, and he sketches out a symbol, this symbol on it.
Yeah. I'm
Don't
looking for
open
that
it.
and bullets.
Do not open the book.
Okay, okay. I'm looking for that and bullets.
All right, roll spot hidden.
There's always a motive. Hard.
You find both.
Are they right next to each other?
Yeah, they are.
Okay. I try to take some bullets and
Roll
I have
stealth. Stealthily take bullets.
I don't need a roll stealth. I'll just show him that I'm taking
Oh,
bullets.
okay. Oh yeah, you have the. You still have the gun. He hasn't asked for it back.
Yeah. I'm taking extra though. A lot. How
Yeah.
many can I take?
Um. In the pack there is. About 50?
50?
50 total. In the pack that you found.
Nice. Perfect actually. And then I hand him the notebook. He needs to be stealthy.
Who needs to be stealthy? Anyway.
Oh wait, I can mark spot hidden.
You can, yes. Do make sure to mark the things that you
Oh, it's
successfully
already
roll.
smart.
Um. um. Alex. This is the point where, if you'd like to, you may knock on the office door.
Alright, you guys hear a thick pounding, like a bone shattering pounding on the door. Like you're afraid the door is going to come down pounding.
Niels immediately gets his shovel ready.
Vanessa gets her gun ready.
Jesus
Well,
Christ, it's our university.
it's a university, but we're being followed. No, she's not like leveling her gun. She's getting ready to, She's like, it's like in her sleeve or something,
Niels
It
looks.
does not fit in your sleeve.
Oh.
Niels still has chocolate around his mouth.
Where could a
There's like a
gun fit?
piece of wrapper just
Yeah.
stuck to the side of your face.
Niels licks it off and eats it.
She tries to find a scarf.
Hydrate.
Does the professor have any scarves?
The professor has a small collection of scarves on a rack in his office.
Are they feminine? Any feminine? Sorry, I should say any.
They're my
There's
scarves.
one that looks feminine enough.
Okay, I'll take the most.
Yeah.
Poor lady. Professor, can I take the scarf? To,
I have plenty, yes. Though I
Okay.
would like to know what you want it for. Is the knocking continuing this entire time?
Yes.
Yeah.
It
You
never stops.
see, you just see her like put the gun. How big is the scarf? Is it like a big floofy scarf?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah, she's gonna put like just the gun there. Like try to like tie it up tight around her like neck and make it like look weird now. And the gun's just in the sky. Ready to
Professor
grab.
gives you like an awkward thumbs up.
I know you're in there.
Okay, stop knocking.
The knocking continues for several more seconds before it ceases.
Vanessa will just open the door.
Okay.
What do you want?
You see this. Hold on. How tall is she? Hold on. Let me take it. Ah, yes. You see this 5'11" beefy woman. And she's missing an eye and looks very ugly. Like she's a 15 out of 100.
Does she look like how uh her son might describe her as?
Yes.
I
Yes.
see.
Mm. I came down to New York because my mother's senses were tingling. Now, would any of you happen to have heard of a man named Vincent Vega Ortega? She's looking very intimidating.
Neil slowly looks at Vanessa.
Does everyone just look at Vanessa? to
I
answer?
think so, yeah. What's Jackson doing right about now?
How much time you
Uh,
got?
Wait, is Vanessa asking that to Mother?
Yeah.
Oh, I have all the time in the world.
Okay. Take a seat.
She like plops herself down. It's like a heavy plop into like a chair. She pulls out a butter knife. Go on.
A butter knife.
Yes.
Vanessa just like squints at it. I was like,
Can I
really?
roll for intimidation?
Can I counter roll intimidation?
You may both roll for intimidation. I know who's going to succeed.
Oh shit.
Vanessa's like way of being intimidating. She like leans on the wall and just like stares you down with like a a squint.
Yeah, Mother jabs the butter knife into the chair.
That's damaging property.
Neil
My
starts
chair.
shaking.
Go on. Talk about my son.
You stabbed my chair.
Those two intimidating auras.
Neil starts
Turns,
shaking.
she turns to the professor and goes, "If you don't start talking, you'll be next."
Okay, we don't need to talk to you, lady.
Niels
Okay.
hides behind the professor.
So if you don't be, if you're not gonna be nice about it, we don't have to say anything. Okay?
Also, my knife is better than yours.
She takes the knife out of the chair and
Oh, thank
walks
God.
up to Vanessa and like holds it to her throat. You
Vanessa
sure
just
about that?
Vanessa. I might just shoot you.
Neil seizes and puts the shovel against Mother's neck.
Vanessa,
Look.
there are 3 specters floating behind this woman of people that you have killed.
I'm about to make another one. Don't.
Now, this doesn't have to get all ugly. I just want
Oh, dear.
answers.
Sit down and then I can give you an answer. Like I was already going to give you an answer. Okay? Okay? And stop threatening me because, you know, it's a little angry.
Okay. Tell your boy to put down
Please
the
sit
shovel.
down. You're
Put
the one
down
who
the
started it.
shovel.
You end it by sitting down. Be civil. Don't be a little maniac.
Are you calling me a maniac?
Yes.
She takes the butter knife and like pushes the shovel away and then sits down.
Yeah. If I rolled if I rolled less than you, I would have just, you know.
Yeah, that's fair. You did roll pretty high.
Yeah, you rolled a better success.
Yeah. That was the clash of intimidation right there.
Yeah. The clash
Uh,
of who's a scarier lady.
okay. So
The obvious answer is me, but
My professor, you're a lady.
oh my god. I was talking out of character. We are not having the is the professor a woman conversation again.
okay. Vanessa looks to the professor to see how much. Can I speak with the professor for a moment because we were having conversation, and I will say what happened with your son after. I then proceed to go to the professor, and whisper in his ear, um. So, professor, I know we just tell her about what happened
Can I
truthfully.
roll a listen check?
You may roll listen check.
May I will roll stealth? I guess.
Success.
I guess.
Yeah, you can try and roll stealth. Oof. Um, he kind of whispers back. Um, I
I don't know if she would, you know.
I don't know how much she knows of strange happenstances.
Yeah, I don't know if she would believe it.
That's my point. Yes.
Yes. Uh, Vanessa glances at the mother. Uh,
Um,
did she say her name?
My name is Mother, and there's a lot I've seen. You can try me.
well, she was listening. We didn't whisper well enough.
Well, okay.
Have you ever seen a doppelganger?
A doppel what now?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Do you
A
know
person,
of?
a creature that looks like a person and mimics them.
How about you tell the story, and I'll decide if you're lying or not.
No, we decide if we're going to lie to you or not, and then you either believe us or you don't. You don't decide if we're lying. It's not how it works.
This one thinks he's smart.
I. He gestures to his office as a tenured professor at a university at fucking 20 something. Um, I.
Okay. Let's just see what happened. Okay, we were in a warehouse. There was a monster. I know you might not believe if monsters exist or not, but there was a monster. It threw acid at your son and killed him.
She sits there for a second. Is there anything? Is there like? Is this up to me, or is there something I have to roll in order for me to believe this or not?
Vanessa just
You. I mean,
can I can I roll fast
You.
talk just to
You.
like
No, you. You don't think that that this woman here is lying? Whether or not you believe it is up to you, the player.
So you're telling me that my son,
Didn't
Dummy,
take Ortega.
got himself melted by
Mm,
acid. She
I
puts air
mean,
quotes
Niels here
around
can show his
melted
burned
acid.
burnt wound. A burned wound. Niels, can you take off the bandages for a minute to show the burned wound?
That's what Neil does.
It was kind of
She
like
poked
that,
it.
except on his back and like through his chest.
Hmm. You're either crazier than a barrel of bullfrogs on an Easter Sunday, or you're not.
Mother. I walk up to Mother, my eyes teary eyed. I reach in my pocket. I take out the spoons. Vincent was brave till the end.
Spence.
These were his spoons. I kept them as a memory.
She stands up and looks at the spoons.
Niels wipes another tear out of his eye.
Those were my boy spoons. So, how did the dummy end up in the situation?
Work.
Well,
It's
He was
kind of
that's
brave.
kind of. I don't know
It's
if
kinda-
we can't legally tell you that, but also I'm not sure how much that really matters. We couldn't have technically
It's
told you
just,
anything.
just
Well, I
it's
don't
just
think
work.
you folks are on the side of the law, anyways. I mean, that ridiculous story and
I
the
mean, I
facts.
was working with the government originally, and then they decided that they were going to imprison me in a warehouse for the foreseeable future. So, and
Where's his
imprison
body?
these people that don't really need to.
Viking funeral. He says nothing.
Uh.
The monster got
He
sadly.
went out as he lived. Hot garbage.
I give the spoons to Mother.
I
Thank
hope she
you,
just
boy.
like snaps it.
Weak spoons snap. I assure you, these spoons would not snap.
Okay. Well, that was a pretty short mystery. I'd like to apologize for my behavior. I was rather upset. My name is Mother,
That
and
okay.
and well, I guess I was just coming to New York for closure. And I haven't gotten that yet. So, how about some fancy revenge?
Hmm. We all almost died.
Yeah,
So
and
not right now.
seems
Not,
like
not at the moment. Maybe. The whole purpose of coming here was to prepare to go get revenge, as you
ooh,
say.
can I join?
Can we stop you?
No.
That's what I thought.
See, you are smart.
I. It just kind of. Uh, I, uh, uh, I'm a tenured professor at 27.
Hmm.
Okay. So
How was Vincent? How was he doing?
Kind of a
He was,
shitheel.
he was a great teacher.
he thought you was a
No,
man.
Of
wasn't.
what? Buffoonery? You don't have to sugarcoat it. I'm aware of what my son was.
He thought you were a man.
Yeah, makes sense. It's the only really
What?
way he could probably justify me and Lorene. Never could get her name right.
I don't think he can get anyone's name right. I don't think he could get anyone's name right.
I think it was an actual problem.
I
I
mean,
think he may have just been being an asshole, but
No, like it's every time. I don't think it's.
well,
I
I
think
mean,
it's
he
just at a
called
problem.
Jackson once,
Yeah, but
but otherwise, I don't. So he's capable of saying the right name.
anyways. She's about to
Hmm.
say. She looks like she is about to say something, but stopped herself.
what's your
I was
name? She points to Vanessa.
Vanessa.
You got a nice spunk. I like you.
A 50-year-old woman says this to a 40-year-old.
Yeah. She looks over at Neil. Well, I mean, with how horrible she looks, do you even know that she's 50? You probably think she
I
looks much
think she's
older.
old. I
Yeah.
definitely think she's old.
She looks over to Niels and starts and tries to give him like a handshake. You've got some fine muscle, boy.
I grip.
Strength checks from both of you. How firm is this handshake?
69.
Ah, Niels. Niels gets on one knee with how powerful the grip strength was. Amazing.
Could do some work, but oh my god, I just saw on my character sheet that sex is just question mark, question mark, question mark.
I was wondering when you'd notice that.
Amazing. Uh, so, and your name is, boy?
You talking to me?
Yeah, who's talking
Oh,
to Niels?
Niels D. Grayson.
Niels. Nice, nice. And she looks over at the professor. Smart man. What's your name?
Jonathan Victor's Alamancer von Goldsmith.
Bit of a tongue twister.
Yeah.
Anyone ever call you Johnny?
He cringes a little bit. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna call you Johnny.
Please don't.
Oh yeah, the school bullies used to call you Johnny, didn't they?
Yeah.
Why that? It's just like a normal name. Vanessa seems
Well,
confused at that.
you see, they used to call me Scrawny Johnny, and they had to make it rhyme the only way that it would stick in their skulls.
Vanessa thinks of all the racist comments. that she grew up- uh, anyways, I understand the pain
That
of.
was the nicest thing they called me.
Yes, I understand the pain of bullying.
The last.
They also
la-
called me. He just says the F slur.
Oh, me too.
You are married to a woman somehow. At least
Married
your
is
partner.
a strong word.
He does quotes when he says
We're
married.
basically married.
So
So
they're not
the prof-
wrong, but it
the
still hurts.
the professor was you know calling help for a little
Yes,
vengeance.
did you hand him the book? Did you open
Yeah.
the book?
No, I didn't open a book.
Okay.
He told me not to open a book.
Good.
I know this professor, and he is a good professor. Okay, I learn.
Yeah, he has the book. He set the book down on his desk when Mother came in. He goes and picks it up and traces the symbol on the front with his finger and then opens it. Flips
Vanessa
through
keeps
to
note of that.
the flips through a couple pages. Nope, not there. Hang on. There we go. All right.
Oh wait, she pockets that paper with the symbol on it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Well, this it's like a thick blue book. Um. There. Okay, we have three options. Um. It. It kind of depends which one you guys want to go.
But it's the option.
I'd say all three, but they all hate each other, so I can only really go with one. Um. So we have that'll get confusing. Um. Well, should I just mark this one? There's there's Richard, there's Vanessa, and there's Gwen.
Vanessa?
Yeah. That's why I was like, should I just mark this one off the list? I feel like that would get confusing.
No, I want to meet this. What are the um what are they good at? Any good at fighting particularly?
Um, Gwen is good at arcane weaponry. Uh, Richard is a brilliant spellcaster, and Vanessa is really good at fisticuffs with monsters somehow. Do not ask me how. She is not.
My
one.
kind of gal.
Right.
So you're telling me we can't call multiple of these people
They all
because
hate each other.
they dislike each other. So
Greatly.
if what I heard down there was true, these monsters want to kill everyone. So could
That's
they
not uncommon.
just, get along for a bit? Or at least two of them?
We can maybe get two of them to get along with each other. All three of them in one place, someone is definitely going to die again.
I'll vote for the Vanessa one.
I like
You
the
just like her
weapon.
because she punches stuff.
Yes.
I think
Yeah, that's what I
the
thought.
I think the weapon one could improve all of us.
Which one has the chocolate store nearby?
Nils,
So
buddy, hush now. You just had your chocolate. At
Okay.
least a day.
Vanessa takes another bite from the chocolate bar she was very slowly eating it. Anyways. Should we talk about this other character? Which two that we should try to get to?
Yes, I think that you would probably benefit from that.
I think the
I
weapon one.
forgot to loop the music. I was wondering why it was so quiet.
So there's one with arcane and one with weaponry.
There's one that is a spellcaster, there's one that is good at magic fisticuffs, and there's one that is spellcasting, punching shit, and
Yeah, I think we should get the weapon one and then maybe the fisticuffs one. Even though the name is Vanessa and that's going to be confusing, but I honestly think it's a better option than the spellcasting one. What do you guys think?
Yeah, who needs spells? We've got weapons and fists.
We have a professor for that.
Yeah.
I mean, we could use spells. I feel like spells is a high risk, high reward type of thing, while the other two are just solid. You know.
Would they be willing to give it to us?
I will inform you that the fisticuffs is a higher risk, lower reward than spellcasting.
Okay, then I'm saying something's telling me spellcasting is better than the fisticuffs. And also, there wouldn't be a Vanessa name.
But punchy.
Yeah, but they probably going to die.
Yes. Sanity rolls.
What do you mean?
Sorry.
We need sanity rules for people dying. That's normal. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think definitely the weapon person. They're the person we definitely need the most.
Because like if the
When?
fisticuffs people could like teach like Mother how to do it too, then you'd have two fist people.
But the weapon person can give us a weapon and not have to go through the trouble of teaching.
Use weapons. Unless it's a butter knife.
Then yeah,
You
probably.
can have an arcane butter knife.
Wait, can I have an arcane shovel?
Probably.
Probably.
Or just tape like a couple of arcane knives to the end of the shovel. Who knows?
Combine our powers.
A shovel is basically a wider spear, depending on the shovel.
Yeah.
But there's
the weapon one, I just see the most usefulness, like most buck. So definitely try to get
Most
the
bang for your buck.
Yeah, most bang for the buck. So the weapon one is what we want the most, right? Yeah. And then the spell one, we also try to get.
I believe that's the best. Like we could get better weapons and then I guess enchant it.
The spells I think are just going to be useful situationally, because
true
spells in this this Call of Cthulhu seem to be very limited in usage because of the sanity cost. So they're going to be helpful in dire situations, while the weapon is just going to be constantly helpful.
I would have to agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Flipping back into character.
I think the weapon one and the spell one, but
Aw,
definitely the weapon one.
can't have any. The one that's good at fisting? Wait, I forget that. The one,
Oh.
I hate
the,
those.
the one who's good at fighting. We're not gonna get her.
I mean, the one's good with weapons, making us all better with fighting. You can get yourself a good uh magic weapon,
The only
maybe.
good weapons are this, and she holds up her fist, and then she holds up the butter knife in the other hand.
Well, then maybe get the magic butter knife.
Ooh.
She kind of like she kind of just like it's kind of like she's mocking you a little bit because she doesn't think the butter knife will do anything unless two. Obviously, if you stab a human with a butter knife, they're gonna die. But like, she thinks it's not gonna do much to a monster. Yes, I don't. I think with how your knife is in the current moment, it will do nothing to this monster that I that uh your son shot with a gun, and it didn't seem to care.
Well, I fought the real world version of a monster with this trusty knife, and I only lost this, but he lost this. So the first thing she points to is her eye, and the second thing she points to is this bear like cape that she's wearing. It's made of
Wearing
bear
a
skin.
cape?
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
there's yeah.
Bearskin cloak.
Yeah.
He looks like a fantasy character just in 1920s New York.
He looks like a fantasy character in 1920s, in 1928 New York
Yep,
with a butter knife.
with a
I
butter
see.
Little.
knife.
Okay. So I think a bear is will actually lose to this monster also. So I understand that you can kill bear with knife, but when you can't stab it, I think it's a little harder to kill it. Yes,
What can't I stab? I mean, like everything's pretty stabbable.
ghost.
I'm sure Ghost could take a good stabbing.
I assure
You
you he
know,
cannot.
like go along with your fancy old fancification of my butter knife.
Okay, we get the spell guy and the weapon girl. Yes, is that correct pronoun?
Um,
The
the
dude was
spell
like,
guy is Richard, and the weapons smith is Gwen. So yeah.
yeah, Gwen and Richard.
Which one should we go first?
Definitely the weapon.
All right.
All right. Let me give them a call. Please be quiet while I do this. Starts dialing his phone.
Ness is just staring at the ghosts that are floating above this woman.
There's more
Niels,
just idling around the room.
Niels is staring at the chocolate that's left.
And you see,
Crunch.
you hear a very loud from the phone. Who is this? How'd you get this number? Gwen, it's me, Victor. Again, very loud so that you can hear it. The professor just takes his head away from the phone for a second. Vicky! Oh god. Yes, Gwen, hello. And then he has a conversation. Very much a, there's some shit going down. We could use your help. Can you come help us? To which, it takes a little bit of convincing. Gwen eventually said, she's going to meet at the school, but it's gonna take her a day to get there. Because she lives in New York, like, the actual rectangle state part of New York, not the New York City. And Richard? What was the other one?
Yeah.
Dials the phone again. Richard? Yes. Yes, something has gone horrible again. Yes, I would appreciate your help. No, I'm not going to stop calling you that. No? No, you're going to help me anyway, aren't you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Also, Gwen will be here, bye. He hangs up the phone. Well, that's sorted. Kind of brushes his hands together.
Yes. Okay. So do we wait here?
It's going to be a day before Gwen gets here, so we need to find somewhere to... Well, we need to find somewhere for... Well, actually, you guys can just meet me here tomorrow. I'll live nearby, don't you? Except for you, and he points to Mother.
Oh, I got a hotel. Brought Lorene. I brought Lorene with me. She's holed up in the hotel.
Oh. It's like, oh shit. Okay. So there's another person that we have to worry about now.
Oh, she's not following us in any of our adventures or anything. I wanted to stay out of the action. She like kind of blushes a bit. She starts talking about her.
Nessa looks like she doesn't care in the slightest.
Evil's is staring at the chocolate.
She's slowly chewing the chocolate.
It's like agonizing to you, Niels.
Niels is just
You
on
know
the
when
verge of
people like take
tears.
those like little bites, those like you know that's what she's
Absolutely
doing.
minuscule bites of chocolate.
Niels is just holding back the tears.
Thank you for the chocolate, by the way, Niels. I do enjoy a good chocolate bar.
But of course, yeah, of course. As Vanessa turns away, Niels looks like he's about to grab his shovel and smack her. He holds back.
Vanessa
Yeah.
was like eyeing him, and the whole her hand went to her scarf.
Niels holds back.
Were you about to hit me?
No. I was about to hit towards your direction.
Why?
There was a ghost.
He looks around.
There's like 30 in the room by now.
I see. I agree. There's many ghosts. I see 30.
I'm not gonna give you another chocolate. This is your way to convince me.
This is the professor is just like, I'm sorry, you're seeing ghosts? What?
Yes. I don't think they're doing anything in particular.
Naturally, what happened to the professor's glasses? Were they
They
broken?
don't
Or...
seem to.
You still have one of the lenses of them. He only has
Okay.
one lens of his glasses.
The professor?
No, just give back the lens.
Here you go.
It has been like a month. I've been asking for this almost every day, and now you give it back to me.
You didn't have a chocolate bar to trade it.
I gave it to you temporarily so that... Oh, okay. Takes out his
Vincent.
glasses frames and pops it back in. And cleans it off, looks around the room. There definitely aren't any ghosts here.
Ghosts?
No ghosts.
What are you talking about? I don't see anything.
Yeah, that's because they're not there.
Does that mean Vanessa is just hallucinating?
Potentially. She did see her dead husband.
Me. I don't really ever hallucinate. I think I am. I feel fine. I think. Do I feel fine? Because she would have said that either way.
You do not feel fine. You're being plagued by your past murders.
I don't mind
Unrelentingly.
me seeing their faces. They're bros. Anyways. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I'm definitely being plagued. He starts to look uncomfortable when the professor suggested hallucinating.
Neil suggested hallucinating.
Oh, when Neil suggested hallucinating. And then
Said,
thinking, do I
Gwen's-
feel guilty? And that's just her line of thought right now.
Right,
Gwen-
okay, anyways.
Gwen is gonna be here in a day,
This
right?
is concerning. Gwen will be here tomorrow.
And Richard?
Depends on where he was. He could be here in a day, he could be here in half a month.
Do you
Mm,
think we should
He
really
didn't say.
separate when there's these doppelgangers that can look like us?
You make a good point. The professor's like, I did not think about that. I did think about that. I was hoping that you wouldn't bring it up. I wanted to replace one of you.
I know. I know you all.
I know, it's annoying.
Maybe we should do something tonight and stick together.
As long as we just kind of stay in the same... Well... He ponders.
I would say to go and buy weapons, but that's Gwen's job, right? Maybe we can go find an underground doctor to heal us.
Do they take memories too?
We're all very wounded, from what I remember.
Most everyone got injured at least a little bit.
This was actually completely fine.
Niels, he has 5 hit points left.
Out of 6.
Yes, Niels could, I don't know.
Could fall over and just kind of pop.
Yeah.
Yes, we should definitely stick together. We might end up shooting each other or burning an acid.
Perhaps that would be a good idea. But where do we stick together at?
Let's see. We have. I assume you both have your place of residence. See?
Sorry, I did not. I was trying to reach for my mouse to mute myself.
Bless you.
I've got my place and
Wait. I'm Latino. Salud.
Salud. I've got my place. We could. Jackson, do you? I don't know if Curly's here. He's been muted for a very long time.
Yeah,
I'm here.
We might. I don't want to intrude on. Jackson, did you live in New York before?
Just for myself, he didn't originally, right? He moved.
It didn't originally, but he does currently.
Yeah.
How large is your place? It's very small.
Very small.
Oh. Hey,
So-
not there then.
Austria, level with me. Vanessa, does Vanessa have like a little hideout, or do I live in my old husband?
You probably live in your old husband's house.
So that's like big, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, we can go to my house. I guess. It looks like she doesn't want to invite people. She's not stating how big her house is. That is
Is
possible.
your house large enough?
I think it big-ish. That's a new word. I could eat. But big-ish.
Okay.
How big are your houses? Is your houses big enough?
It would be. It'd be cramped, but I suppose we could. Be very cramped. Not as cramped as I think Jackson's, but.
Important decisions. Yeah, Vanessa definitely has everything hidden already in her house, for cops not to snoop around, in case they come in, okay, well, I guess we can go to my house then. It is big enough. Okay, I guess we all go to my house, right?
Yep. Not that far away. We said that you lived in. Did we say you lived in Manhattan or Brooklyn?
Brooklyn.
Okay. Still, that's not terribly far away.
Yeah, I guess we drive over.
Yeah. You drive over. You guys see this is like a miniature mansion, and by miniature I just mean slightly smaller.
Because it's in New York and it has to fit.
Yeah.
How
Not
do you
because of a
have
lack
house?
of money.
How do you have something like this?
Inherited
From who?
husband.
What did he used to do?
What was his quote unquote job?
It must
Like,
be somebody you won't know.
Oh, he was a head of a.
what was his quote unquote job? Like his real,
Yeah,
not real job.
his quote unquote job was the head of a restaurant, a multi-state restaurant franchise.
Technically owned that.
No, because he didn't actually own it.
Oh, he was
Really?
the head of a very popular restaurant chain. I always have a chain. Oh my gosh, I had to.
Really? What was the restaurant? Maybe we can eat there.
What was the restaurant?
Fake restaurant name here.
It was fake restaurant name here.
Uh,
My favorite. I love that restaurant. It's got some good chili dog.
Yeah. I assume it was popular, right?
the chocolate
It was
desserts
quite
were amazing.
popular, yeah. Everyone was kind of aware that it was a front for the mob, but like, it had good food.
Wait, was it an affront for the mob?
You're from New Jersey. You wouldn't know.
The professor told me about it.
Hmm?
Yes.
What? What did you say? What are we
Wasn't
talking about?
insert fake restaurant name here a front for the mob?
Oh, absolutely. Why?
But it had
Why
great
why are we
food.
talking about it?
They did have
It had
good food.
really
Oh,
good food, though.
Yeah, the
Why are we
desserts were
talking about
amazing.
it?
No, it's just that Vanessa's husband owned fake name restaurant here.
Oh, he was in the mob. Okay. That explains
No,
the
your-
house.
Your husband was in the mob?
Oh, how do you think he died?
Oh. Wait,
I
That
didn't-
almost means that you know some.
I never
some tricks.
really
Uh,
liked.
so that's why you knew where to hide dead bodies, right?
It's falling apart.
Everything Vanessa is trying to maintain.
Actually, isn't this guy looking for somebody?
I never really liked his mob business, but yes, he did talk about it.
Isn't Johnson looking for somebody in the mob?
No, he's not.
Absolutely not.
He said he was looking for a criminal name. What, Johnson was the criminal's name. Again,
His name is Jackson. How does no one remember this?
I said Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah.
what did I say?
Oh,
Said Johnson.
Don't
No.
worry about it. Johnson.
The person I was looking for, I never told you. It's private.
Oh, it's private. Okay, like you're a very legitimate private investigator. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're doing an investigation?
Yeah.
What are your leads?
What are you, a private investigator?
Me. I
Or
can't
do
really
you
say
work-
much.
Why
Maybe
can't
we could help
you're,
you.
you're a private investigator. You're not a government official.
I just gotta learn a few things first.
You got so you have nothing. Got it.
Mm,
You still have
maybe-
to learn a few things, then you
Vanessa here is part of the underground, so maybe she
I'm
knows
not.
who you're,
I
who
am
you're
not
looking
part
for.
of the underground. I
Ooh,
hate
maybe
it.
you
How
could
dare
come up
you
with a
say I'm
favor.
part of that business? I hated
So what
that.
did you like about your husband?
What did I like about my husband?
Yeah.
I like the fact that he cared for me. He. I like the fact that he.
Blackmailed me into marrying him.
I imagine that they actually loved each other at first.
At first.
We. He was very sweet to me. Okay.
Mm.
So I'd rather not talk about someone who was very. Who used to
My
be.
husband was a piece of shit. Glad he died in the war.
Mom is asking
I
this since
mean,
we're not backed up by the government.
There were
Yeah.
sides to him that I really did not like. I
I
wanted no
assume
part of
the
his
mob
business
side
ever.
was part of one of those. Anyway,
I wanted no part of his business. And in the end,
you benefit
I
from
would
a
never.
big house, though.
Yes, I did get a big house out of it. That is nice. Um,
You know anybody from the underground that can help us? Since
Mm.
we're kind of running away from the government now.
I never associated myself with those people.
I see.
Right.
I'm trying to think if that's a lie or not.
You
Does anybody want to
never
roll?
chose to associate with those people.
Yeah, so it's like a half lie.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to psychoanalyze? Because I have a psychoanalyze of 1.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Mother. Does Mother want to psychoanalyze? With her psychoanalyze of 1?
Must she care?
I
Let me
guess.
show it here.
No, okay.
You have a chance. It's just minuscule.
1%.
He doesn't really care, so she's not gonna push it.
But then here comes Niels to save the day.
I did.
That was very low, though.
That was close.
If you had a
Could've been.
psychoanalyze that wasn't 1, maybe you could have done it.
Niels doesn't care either.
Yeah, you do. He's been psychoanalyzing me like crazy. Don't lie, you care.
I'm just trying to get close to you as a friend.
Yeah.
This is revenge for the chocolate.
Oh, man.
Your revenge will result in your death. Anyways, yes.
I'm going to suggest that this is our new base of operations because I'm the only one that has the key to the office, and also it's on university property, which kind of makes it very difficult for us to have weapons.
Why? Won't the government come looking for you?
Me?
Here. Because you ran away?
This is owned by Vanessa's husband's mansion now.
Wait. I'm sorry. I thought we were still in the office.
No, we're at the.
No,
we're at the.
we're at the man. We didn't know that it was a mansion until we got to the mansion.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Right. Well then, shall we go in?
I assume like Vanessa has like dogs.
Well, have
Yeah,
you been
oh,
feeding them?
absolutely, yeah.
Have you been feeding them?
Yeah, absolutely. She's
How long
not
have
one
you
of
been-
those horrible owners that like, you know.
How long has this journey been? How long have you left them for?
No, she definitely. There's probably just like food. It's a free yard. It's a pretty big yard, so there's probably just like squirrels that they ate.
Okay.
Good God, okay.
She's not an abusive dog parent. No.
I know,
She
I'm
lets
kidding,
them
I'm
eat the
kidding, I'm kidding.
squirrels.
No, she
Yeah.
feeds her
She
dogs.
just
She
left
probably got.
them for over 2
No,
months.
she's She has not done that. She has gotten someone to feed them.
Do you do know somebody?
Yes, a
question
pet
this person.
feeder.
A
Yes,
pet
I know
feeder.
someone. Someone to feed my pets. What? What?
Like talk to them.
They're not here.
They'll come. They do that here.
They come by to feed the pets.
Okay. Okay.
They were good friends with my husband.
So they're the
Were
mob?
they mob friends or like
I don't
friends
know.
friends?
Nor do
Okay,
I
fair
care.
enough.
Hmm.
I was just
If we eat at
curious.
the if we eat at the restaurant, do we get free meal?
No.
Not even like a widow's special?
Yeah, you should know them. They should know you, right?
The restaurant business basically can only pay for the house now. Otherwise, I'm pretty. It pays for the house and the dogs. I'm pretty poor otherwise. I would assume that's what's happening, right?
Pretty much. You have the money to pay for utilities at the house, but like if you still had like a mortgage on this thing or anything like that, there's no way.
Yeah. Okay. Don't. I'm going to need you to not. Just stay. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's pretty. I don't know what's in this house.
No,
It
this
is
is our
up to you.
base.
There's probably something my husband had. She just didn't care enough.
Does your husband have an armory? You know, since he's the mob.
He's the
Maybe
mob.
he's from the mob.
He's not in the mob or of the mob. He is
He
the
is
mob.
the mob.
He is collective consciousness.
I don't know.
Your
I
husband's
thought-
still alive. He is.
Your husband. Well, I mean,
He lives in spirit and heart.
He has no arm. We know that for sure.
My bad.
you didn't
Not
actually
the-
kill him. You just tossed him into the water.
Yeah, he's probably show up again.
No, so your husband's alive. Congratulations.
I don't think that was alive. I don't think any of these things are alive. She kind of just looks around her. Okay.
We're gonna do anything about that. You know, Vanessa being delusional.
Vanessa's briefly considering just trying to take over the like in her head. She's briefly considering trying to take over the mob. That's just what's going on.
Just intimidate them, each one of them.
I mean, when you guys have downtime, I'll let you roll for it if you want.
I guess, yeah. I guess that's what I'm gonna do with my next downtime.
take over the mob. All right.
We have some government protection then.
Protection from the government.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No, the real government. Anyways.
Might as well.
Side mission, take over the government.
Okay.
Hang on. I need you guys to talk because I will be right back. But I need you to fill space, or you can just talk about whatever you want. It doesn't have to be in character.
You want
I will
to
be right
see
back.
my puppies? My little puppies. I love my puppies. There's probably like 5 guard dogs.
I take out my special stash chocolate bar.
Do not give the
Why?
puppies chocolate.
Everybody loves chocolate.
Dogs will die from chocolate.
What, from happiness?
No,
Why would
from
dogs?
it being poison to them.
How could chocolate be poison?
Because
You
it's
just want
poisoned.
you just want the chocolate to yourself. I see.
If you give my dogs chocolate, I will shoot you. She
Look at him.
looks. She's
You want the
intimidation
chocolate?
roll. Intimidation roll. Intimidation.
Okay.
68.
Now intimidate back. They must have chocolate. Now you listen to me, Vanessa. You're not the only one that should have chocolate.
What are you doing to be intimidating?
Let's see. I step closer and closer to you and back you against a wall. And I stare right into your eyes in full.
She's just baffled. She is completely baffled by this. Like, why? Okay. I get that you. I'm sorry for threatening you, but you need to understand that doggies die.
You buy me
for-
chocolate.
Okay.
Buy
I
the
think I
chocolate
have
that you
some
ate.
chocolate in my house. Okay.
Oh, chocolate.
Okay. Okay. We can get you some chocolate milk. Okay.
Oh,
I love chocolate milk.
now you want the chocolate milk to intimidate.
I will get I will get you with condensed milk, okay?
What is condensed milk?
Delicious milk.
Okay. Deal.
Sorry, it's just every Latino I know, because I'm Latino, loves
Oh,
condensed milk.
I know what condensed milk is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
I just think it's fitting.
I can't believe I got a critical on that.
Condensed milk is delicious.
No, I never really had it. I always had it in my house, but I never really had it.
It's the sweetest thing and lovely. It's delicious. Don't worry
I
about
like
it.
putting it in my coffee.
Do you like put it in like dessert or something?
Yeah, it's like it works. It's like creamy and sweet.
What do you recommend it on?
Like
Everything.
yeah, pretty
Everything?
much.
Alright, I'll put it on my next steak next time.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Honestly, that could like work
No,
if.
no. Don't you dare say a word. Don't you dare say that.
If you cook it well done.
Ew.
Don't ill me. Well done steak is the best steak. I don't know what you mean. Okay, anyways. Yeah, she will make some hot chocolate for you. If you don't give her dog's chocolate. She will shoot you if you give her the dog's chocolate. I am not lying.
I also have Vincent's gun too. He was just shooting range in something at your house. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe.
I happily enjoy the chocolate milk. What does mother do during this time, though?
Not gonna lie, I didn't consider the fact that she probably lived in a mansion until like today. A lot of this is on the spot.
Right.
Okay. So there's a couple of guest room you can sleep in, but please don't wander too much. There's still things in this house I don't know what may has been had. Okay. If you wander too much.
Do we ever establish why you went with us? Again, I forgot. What was your mission?
She was trying to find her son.
Yeah, actually. Or is that just like
She was trying to find her son.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what you know. That's what she knows.
Oh, okay.
That's what Fred Jackson knows. kind of, even though she was just wandering.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I guess I should check off intimidate.
Yeah, good job. I'm sad that you won. How dare you?
A critical. Can you believe that?
You got hot chocolate out of your critical intimidation.
Nah, no, I couldn't. Niels couldn't be any happier.
You would have got nothing otherwise.
No.
You would have got a room to sleep in, and you would stay in that room.
No, I got the room to stay in and not shocked.
I think we should probably discuss like some sort of code that only we know. But the concern is that the doppelgangers know what we're thinking. I am unsure if this is true, but that is a concern of mine.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to have one. What's a word that only we would understand?
Eye of chocolate. I like that one.
Chocolate. I like chocolate.
Condensed chocolate.
Condensed chocolate. We did that. They're actually what's something that only we would know, like like your husband's name or something.
That's my husband's name. That stupid idiot. Where are you? My name. Whatever. I'll look for that. Yeah, I don't know what else say right now. I'm at a loss. Maybe we should theorize since Austria's not here right now.
Theorize. What should we do for our next move? I mean, I guess we're gonna get weapons and magic.
Yeah, we're gonna basically siege, but like, I don't think that doppelganger was the only one there. Because they were talking to someone. So there's definitely at least one other person there.
Right.
And they're probably going to be prepared.
What was the name of your restaurant? That could be our. Only we know that part. Yeah.
What's the name of the restaurant? Could be that's pretty streamlined. If you do a little bit of research into Vanessa Rita Cruz, you can probably figure out who her husband is.
Yeah, but I mean,
and she knows that from the location of where she lives.
Right.
So that's why she didn't hide it. You know.
Okay.
I know what information I need to give and need to hide.
Then how about who's Vincent's looking for? Or not Vincent. Who's Jackson's looking for? Maybe that.
I don't think Jackson shared that. So.
Oh, true.
We don't even know who Jackson's looking for. Definitely not me. Couldn't be.
Then.
Oh yeah, I was trying to find the husband name.
The professor is a woman. Nah.
No, that's just mean to the professor.
My apologies. I return.
Let's see.
We could say code word along the lines of. I'm sorry. I still really like the True Eye of Chocolate.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good one.
I was trying to
The
think
True-
of something else, but I can't think of anything other than that one.
The true eye of chocolate. Chocolate.
Why not?
Yeah, I mean, we can just use that. You guys just want to use that?
Right, let's use it then. The true eye of chocolate.
Code word. But what I wanted to ask the professor, do you know
Yes.
of any way the doppelganger, this beast, take memories? Can they take stuff in the mind, or are
They
they
only
simply
take vague stuff. Personality, ideas, concepts, not episodic memory.
so not words, not
No,
thoughts?
they would not be able to understand code phrase.
Okay. So I think a code phrase is good. Unless, of course, it's the creature's already here, and then we're in trouble. And
Well, then we're kind of. Well, I don't see anything with the lens that I got back from Niels, finally.
I guess we all rest. Unless somebody has a scene that they want to do.
Is there a scene that anyone would like to do?
Not really.
We are at about 2.5 hours, and we started an hour late, so we're already half an hour later than we normally go to. Roundabouts.
We'll end it on a sweet note. Vanessa plays with her little puppies. They're probably not puppies though. They're probably like big old
They're full-grown dogs. They're
Yeah,
just kind of
like
small.
full grown guard dogs, like
Yeah.
that will tear your throat out. Oh, my little puppies. I love
She's
you.
playing with them like they're tiny
Puppies.
little, like, Pomsky puppies.
And like while she's playing with them, she's just thinking about who she needs to keep an eye on now that she's let these people into her house.
Yes.
And the thought of Jackson crosses her mind when she stares at these dogs' teeth. That's all.
Well, that was a sweet note, and then it wasn't. You lied to me. We shall take our end of session there. You all heal 1 hit point as it as it becomes the next day.
Since Moon wrapped up a bit, does he heal more?
Oh right. Moon, you will heal 2 hit points on this.
Alright.
Normally you only heal 1 hit point per day
Alright.
for minor injuries. Anything that isn't considered by the game a major injury.
Alright. Epic.
So you will heal in future only 1 hit point, but because you took care of yourself, you healed an extra hit point on the first day.
Alright, good. This is okay.
That was a fun roleplay session.
That was a good roleplay session. Introduction of Mother. The episode was just
Yes.
called Mother. I should probably hit stop streaming.
I love your new
Goodbye.
character. Bye.